The 2023 Formula One season has been a disappointment for the prestigious Ferrari team. Facing a challenging situation, the Maranello-based outfit is now contemplating significant changes to its driver lineup. While many believe that Charles Leclerc, the talented young driver, would extend his commitment to Ferrari, Carlos Sainz's position appears at risk despite his current lead over his teammate in the championship standings. This potential shakeup could mark a pivotal moment in the history of F1, with both Sainz and Leclerc's seats hanging in the balance due to their underwhelming performances. Ferrari's performance has fallen short of expectations in the first 5 races of the season, with their only podium finish coming in Baku. This outcome is the team's worst result since introducing the revised point system in 2010. However, there remains a glimmer of hope that fortunes could change. The SF23, Ferrari's car for this season, has proven to be the sole challenger capable of fighting against the dominant RB19. Leclerc showcased his prowess by triumphing in the sprint race and qualifying session in Baku, igniting optimism within the team. The recent actions by Ferrari's president John Elkann have raised eyebrows and sparked speculation regarding the future of their driver lineup. One question that has captured everyone's attention is whether we will witness Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, behind the wheel of a Ferrari. While these rumors have been denied by the Silver Arrows, with team principal Toto Wolff dismissing them as typical 2-year cycle speculations, he also acknowledged that this could be the first time their goals diverge. He needs to prioritize the team's best interests. Before delving into Ferrari's offer to Hamilton, let's explore why the legendary champion might consider a move to the Italian team and how it would impact the existing pairing of Sainz and Leclerc. Undeniably, both drivers have displayed performances that have left much to be desired. Ralf Schumacher, a former driver himself, has been among the first to point the finger at the drivers rather than the car for Ferrari's lackluster results. Leclerc, in particular, has made several costly mistakes. At the same time, Sainz's collision with Alonso in Melbourne resulted in a missed opportunity for a secure 4th-place finish, leaving him without any points. This trend has persisted for 2 consecutive years, transforming Leclerc from a contender for the championship into one of the most error-prone drivers on the grid, despite having a superior car at his disposal. Consequently, Ferrari urgently requires a dependable driver, someone who can guide the team in the right direction and reclaim the elusive Drivers' Championship that has eluded them since 2007. Including Lewis Hamilton in the discussions about Ferrari's driver lineup may seem surprising, considering the 7-time world champion's unwavering commitment and admiration for Mercedes and his loyalty to the Silver Arrows. It is evident that signing a contract and agreeing on financial terms pose significant challenges in this potential scenario. Mercedes' competitiveness has raised doubts in the past 2 seasons, further complicating the situation. Additionally, the emergence of George Russell within the team adds another dimension, as the young British driver has demonstrated his determination to achieve victories and championships rather than merely participating. When addressing the topic, Toto Wolff, Mercedes team principal, emphasized his desire to prioritize Hamilton's best interest while fulfilling the team's objectives. He acknowledged that this could be the first time in their decade-long partnership where their objectives diverge. Wolff also alluded to the difficulties of discussing financial matters with a close friend, stating that they involve a mediator named Penny to maintain a healthy dialogue. This approach allows them to avoid direct conversations about money while ensuring open communication. Ultimately, Hamilton holds the power to determine his future. If he decides to explore alternatives and depart from Mercedes, no obstacle will prevent him from doing so. If he were in Hamilton's position, Wolff himself admitted that he would want to explore all available options before committing to a new contract with Mercedes. This suggests that even the Silver Arrows are not entirely certain of Hamilton's future intentions. While Lewis Hamilton holds the upper hand in determining his future, Toto Wolff's recent statements imply that even Mercedes is uncertain about Hamilton's commitment to the team for the next 2 years. Wolff expressed his understanding that if he were in Hamilton's position, he would want to explore all available options before signing a new contract. This certainly suggests that Mercedes is not obligated to retain Hamilton's services, particularly due to his perceived underperformance in 2022 and the beginning of 2023. However, it would be unfair to blame Hamilton solely for the team's lackluster results. He has consistently advocated for a change in direction since the first race of the previous season. When a driver of Hamilton's caliber with numerous championships to his name calls for changes and is not heard, it naturally raises questions about the team's ability to address his requests effectively. Nevertheless, this discussion goes beyond Hamilton's relationship with Mercedes. It revolves around how Ferrari is addressing its performance issues. The Italian team has reportedly made an offer to Hamilton, with President John Elkann leading the charge. This offer entails an annual salary of £40 million, indicating that Ferrari is growing impatient with the progress of their current drivers, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. It appears that Ferrari is no longer willing to wait for Leclerc and Sainz to find their form and perform at their expected level. It is understandable that Ferrari is considering their options, given their challenges. The issues persist despite bringing in a new team principal, with Charles Leclerc's frequent crashes and Carlos Sainz's inability to stay out of trouble. These recurring problems suggest that the leadership abilities of former team principal Matteo Binotto may not have been the sole cause of Ferrari's struggles. Although Leclerc is likely to retain his seat despite being the more error-prone driver, the same cannot be said for Sainz, who could find himself out of the team sooner rather than later. Sainz had opportunities to take the lead within Ferrari, especially with Leclerc's inconsistent performances. However, the SF23 car has not been meeting Sainz's expectations for some reason. He has been vocal about the need for a change in direction, highlighting that the aerodynamic concept of the car is flawed and emphasizing that drastic changes are required to catch up with Red Bull. While Vassar has publicly refuted Sainz's claims, it appears that Ferrari is planning to introduce a new upgrade package in Barcelona, including a revised side pod design reminiscent of the RB19 car. While Ferrari's pursuit of Lewis Hamilton for the upcoming season is gaining momentum, Mercedes has denied any discussions or potential deal. However, Ferrari's silence regarding the Hamilton rumors suggests that they are not denying them, leaving room for speculation. With that in mind, anything is possible at this stage. To increase their chances of securing Hamilton and potentially parting ways with one of their current drivers, likely Carlos Sainz, Ferrari must ensure they provide him with a car capable of winning championships. This mission begins now. On the other hand, Mercedes is set to introduce a long-awaited package at the Monaco Grand Prix. Known for its challenging and unforgiving nature, the race in Monaco often requires drivers to focus on survival and avoiding crashes. However, with limited time remaining, the Silver Arrows have opted for a risky move by using the high downforce demands of the track to test a new front suspension, side pod design, and floor for the W14 car. The outcome of these developments will directly impact Hamilton's future. Suppose Mercedes' direction from Monaco onwards doesn't align with Hamilton's needs and aspirations. In that case, he may consider leaving the team, especially if he believes it could hinder his pursuit of an unprecedented 8th championship. Ferrari's advantage in the potential deal with Hamilton lies in his age. At 38 years old, Hamilton may not be eager to embark on a team rebuilding process and would prefer to join a team that provides a solid foundation for immediate success. While there are uncertainties and concerns surrounding Ferrari's management and reliability issues in 2023, Hamilton will carefully evaluate these factors before committing to a contract. The famous saying by Christian Horner and Matteo Binotto is worth noting. They would rather work with a fast but unreliable car than a slow but reliable one. This mindset highlights the importance of speed and performance in Formula One, even if it comes with certain risks. In the 2023 season, Mercedes has made strides and solidified themselves as the second fastest team on the grid. With upcoming upgrades in the pipeline, Hamilton is likely excited about the team's prospects. However, the dissatisfaction of Ferrari's current drivers should not be overlooked. The open discussions about a potential collaboration with Hamilton indicate that Ferrari is acknowledging the need for improvement and that their current performance falls short of championship aspirations. This realization should raise concerns for their current drivers. In light of the potential changes and rumors surrounding Ferrari, Hamilton's future, and Mercedes upgrades, one question remains. Will these developments reshape the F1 landscape and pave the way for a thrilling and competitive season ahead? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.